Welcome to the show presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Douglas Gregory. I have an amazing show for you. I did come up with an interesting name title for this kind of segment, but who knows? Maybe, just maybe, it'll continue on, but that's up to you. That is up to you. I have 3 things. Yes, 3 things. Not 5. 5 is too many. 4, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for 4. Because if you did, you just go to 5. 3 is the perfect number. I have 3 ways. 3 ways you can pick your sports team. And this is for the noobs. This is for those casual peeps that's just been hanging on the sideline. This is for the casual peep that's been on the wall, not dancing at the club and just watching everybody else dance and have fun and partying and doing what it do. This is for you, baby boo. This is for you. 3 ways where you can pick your team. Now that you're involved with sport, now that you are interested in getting better acquainted with sport in general. Way number 1. Yeah, 1. Best/worst. I said it. I ain't got no shame. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Don't answer that. Best or worst? Best or worst? Pick the best team within whatever sport you're interested in, whatever sport that tickles your fancy, whatever sport that you are looking to get involved with. You can't go wrong with the best. You can't go wrong with the best. It will teach you something. You will learn a lot. You will learn how organizations should be ran. You will learn what it takes to be a good player, what it takes to be a champion, what it takes to stay on top and be on top and win. Then I say you can pick the worst. It gives you the polar opposite. You can see what not to do, and by deducing, by deduction, by subtracting, you can determine what should not be taking place, what you should not be doing, what should not be happening and occurring on whatever sport. It's like opposite day. Everything that's happening and taking place, do the opposite. It's contrast, it's converse, it's all of those words that means flip mode, or you can just say the opposite, or April Fool's Day. You pick, you choose. I gave you multiple options. Picking the best, picking the worst is number 1. It is a good way to get involved and to understand whatever sport you are trying to ingratiate yourself with, whatever sport you are trying to be accustomed with, the rules and the regulations in the game, and what it takes to be on top and what not to do to be on the bottom. Picking the best, picking the worst will get you within that realm. But the thing is, once you pick, once you choose, for the most part, you got to stay within that. You got to stay within that. And if you change later on, or if you change at some other time, that is frowned upon. That is not good. And you better have some broad shoulders, or you better pick up or no banter. And not just back and forth, but you got to be 100% efficient, 1000% great, and 1,000,000% the best that ever will be. If you go from best in another team, or you go from worst to another team, and I'm not trying to scare you. Hopefully I am scaring you to prevent you from ever thinking about changing, from ever deciding that I'm gonna change. Change is okay. Change is good, but loyalty is something different. Sticking with your team, whoever you pick, and going through the thick and thin, whether it is the ups and downs, the highs and lows, it does something more than just build character. It's more than character building. So that is some free advice. That is a warning if you decide to go that route or route. Way number 2. Yeah. 2. Luck. I say break it down to 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 teams that interest you, that you think might be something you can relate to, might be something that you can deal with, might be something that you can placate to for the final answer. And put it in a hat, put it in a bag, put it somewhere, shake it all around, shake it all about. Then you can do a dance. You can do some more dances. Dancing is optional, by the way. Dancing is optional. But stick your hand in. Stick your hand in and then pull it out. And whatever team you pull out, you just go for it. You just go with that. And the universe picked. The universe chose. Granted, you did stick your hand in. Granted, you did shake it all about. Granted, you did pull out whatever it was that you wrote on one of the teams that interests you from the beginning. But that team that came out is something that the universe decide. But there's a easier way. There are easier ways to do this. You can throw darts at a dartboard, put all of the teams that you're interested in, name on a dart. I can't even talk. That's how easy that can be. It's so easy that it's making it hard, or it's harder for me to talk and get it out because it's flowing so easy and it's coming out so easy. Anyway, put all of your teams that interest you on a dart board. You can be blindfolded or not. I suggest you not, unless you're a professional thrower of darts. And if that's the case, why use a dart board at all to pick? Because you're basically picking anyway. But no blindfold. Just take the dart, throw it at the board, wherever it hits or whatever number it hits that relates to or correlates to the team that you chose it to be a part of. Then that's your team. Once again, it's the universe. It's luck. It's bon chance that's picking for you. Not you technically, sorta, not really, maybe, not really, okay, yeah. And if that's a little too complicated and you need something more better, if you need something easier to do when it comes to luck, flip a coin. It's a 50-50 chance, unless your coin is double-headed or double tails, or it's a trick coin, or you don't know how to flip coins, period. And if you don't, I suggest you watch a video. I suggest you watch a video on how to flip a coin, how to flip coins, and it will show you. You will see how to flip a coin. And once you see how to flip a coin, and once you know how to flip a coin, you just go ahead and do that. You have 2 teams that you done narrowed it down to. I don't know how you're gonna narrow it down. I don't, but you got 2 teams that you narrowed it down to. Heads is one team, tails is another team. Or you can do a round robin kind of tournament, or winner takes all tournament. You put the teams up against each other, have them in brackets or whatnot, and heads, you move on. Tails, you go to the elimination side of the bracket. And you just go through all of the teams that you find interesting, all of the teams that you think that you can be a part of, all of the teams that you wish, hope, desire to make a part of your everyday life. Go ahead and do that. Do it with a coin. 50-50 shot, unless you set up the tournament, unless you just do what I just mentioned, and even then it's 50% chance on continuing on. But I can break the math down a little bit further, but I'm not going to. It's not necessary. This is the easiest way. Just two teams, heads is one team, tails is another team, and keep it moving. You have it. And once again, changing whatever team that you come across or that's chosen for you by luck ain't a good thing. Loyalty is everything. Unless your game is on point, and that is the banter. Unless you got broad shoulders, and I'm not talking about pads. You know. Way number 3. And yes, tree, not 3, but tree. Family. Basically, whatever it be, whatever it is, meaning that your family picked, your family chose for you, or that your family supports, that your family's a fanatic of, that your family has dedicated the majority of basically all of their time to. You can just hop on those coattails. You can just take that ride. You can just go with the flow on that. You don't have to do anything. But I guess I can throw friends in there too. But I'm just going to keep it family. If you want to, you can throw friends in there too. Friends and family, whatever team they support, whatever team that they are a part of, whatever team that they say is that for them, you can do that. You can do that. Basically, family. I don't know how easy it is. I don't know how agreeable your family be. I don't know if you see eye to eye. I don't know if you're on the same talking terms that any and every other family's on, because every family is different. Some family are strangers. Some family are in it to win it, like a pennant, together forever. And I didn't mean that to rhyme, and it's a really, really bad rhyme. If I did mean it to rhyme, so you know I didn't mean it to rhyme. You know I didn't mean it to rhyme, because I don't get down like that. Everything that I do is for a reason. Rhyme and reason. But having it so that whatever team the majority of your family supports, maybe it was passed down. Maybe it's your pops. Maybe it's your moms. Maybe it's your aunts. Maybe it's your uncles. Maybe it's someone in your family or the majority of people in your family, and they say, this is the team. This is our team. This is what we do. This is how we get down. Then maybe you just have no other choice. Maybe you're just going to have to go with that. And going against the family, going against those terms is something you probably should avoid anyway. And if you should avoid it anyway, why are you here to begin with? Why are you here to begin with? I get it. I know. Casual fan, casual fanatic. You are reaching out. You're getting every and any intel, any data that can help you process, that can help you make the correct and the best decision for you. I see you. I'm here for you. I'm helping you help yourself. But if it's family, and if it's the family team, you better, your banter game better be beyond great. Your banter game better be Hall of Fame great. Your banter game better be on the next level, a level that they haven't invented yet. A level that they have not invented yet, because you're on top. You're on top of the hill. You're on top of the mountain. You are it. When it comes to that level, there ain't no words need to be said, because it's just a picture of you. It's a picture of you and you smiling like, you know what it is. You know what it is. That's if you go against the family. That's if you go against the family team. Maybe, just maybe, somebody within the family support and have the same team that you have, and it can be a battle royale with two against everybody. Then you might have a fighting chance. Then you may have an opportunity to not get skull drugged. Notice I didn't say be successful, because being successful requires whatever team you pick to just continue to win and win and win and win and never stop winning. And the time that they don't win, they come close to winning, but then they just come back the next year and win again. Then if that's the case, you go for it. Then if that's the case, you do what it do. Then that's the case, then I'll say, then you just pick way number one. That's just picking way number one, and it's not going against the family. But anyway, let's not let that get in the way. Let's not let that get in the way.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.